You need the gym, lifting, compound exercises. You need fasting. And even fasting has to come in before the gym. You need sleep. Because again, we gain more when we are resting more than when we are training. When you're training in the gym, you're busy tearing muscles. There are muscle chips that you're tearing. When you tear those muscles, as you go and rest, because you need rest. So those people who train 5 days in a week, every day you're lifting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Thursday and Friday, and then rest on Saturday and Sunday. What are you doing? You need to train one muscle today and rest for at least 24 hours. So when you train, you tear muscles down. Now, these muscles, the reason why they're tearing is because if they ever happen to repair, they can lift heavier. That is the concept of the gym. So when you train, you tear those muscles. Once you tear those muscles, as you're resting, is when your muscles are repairing and getting more strength. So the next day when you go to the gym, you'll be able to lift heavier and stronger. And most people will tell you the first time they visit the gym, they train so hard, they won. They want to be the beast in that first day. Everybody has suffered this consequence. You go to the gym and you're lifting everything and you've torn up your muscles. Tomorrow you cannot wake up. Your hands are stuck this way. Because you carried a deadlift all through. You went for the biceps, you did a chest. Now every place in your body is actually hurting. You can't even go back to the gym. But your trainer told you, because you'll feel pain tomorrow, please come. We need to tear more. We need to actually when you lift heavier, the following day after you are hurting, your hands cannot even move. But it's actually telling you should come back, because when you come back, now your muscles will be okay. You're not okay. You cannot even lift, my friend. Why do you want my muscles to form scars? Because when they form scars, they start to harden. There will be no benefit. So when you start slow, you lift, then you get those muscle tearing. Once you rest, they repair. And now the following day, possibly 24 hours down the line, so that will be a day after tomorrow, you can go back and do the same muscle and see the benefits that you get from it. Because remember, on a tactical aspect, the gym requires two things. On one side is autophagy, which basically means fasting and cleaning up the system. So beyond 24 hours of fasting, that is autophagy. On the other hand is something called mTOR, mTOR. That mTOR is a very dangerous thing, because on the higher side of mTOR is death. But on the average side of mTOR is health benefits. So for you to target mTOR, you will lift heavy compound exercises, and then you will eat a protein diet. Don't do protein shakes. Simply eat fatty meats. Simply eat chicken plus the skin. Simply eat eggs in plenty. Simply eat those avocados, which have essential fats. Simply eat fish and sardines. All animal protein, enjoy them and make them fatty. So when you go back to the gym, you will have attained an average mTOR and maximization of autophagy. But guess what they tell you? That you need to eat, and you eat ugali and heavily so that you can get the power to lift heavier. They are so misguided. Look at that guy who threw ugali up. I always refer to him. The guy who threw ugali up and got 5 million. A pot belly. The guy eats a lot of food after going to the gym. So why did he even go to the gym? Because we expected that going to the gym, you're going to burn calories. You're going to the gym to burn calories. So how is it then that you come out of the gym and then put up a ugali at this size and a whole... And remember this, as you want to get the maximization of the effects of protein, overeating protein, the lean protein, can be dangerous because the body does not know how to store lean protein. So what will happen is, if you go ahead and overeat that protein, the body will take it, it will use the amino acids to form structural protein, so it will repair your muscles. Well done. Excess of it will be used to form neurotransmitters, the amino acid hormones and neurotransmitters. For example, tryptophan, which will make serotonin, and serotonin is the hormone or neurotransmitter that will actually help you fight stress, depression, and mood. So people who are depressed have low levels of serotonin, which basically tells you they are not eating the adequate amounts of protein to get this neurotransmitter. So you'll use it to form neurotransmitters and amino acid hormones. You'll use it to form structural proteins for muscle and repair and bodybuilding. And excess of that meat that you've eaten, the body does not store protein. So what happens is it will convert that protein into glucose, which is sugar. Once it converts that into glucose, now guess what? In your system, you might end up having a spike of insulin so that you can send this glucose into the cells as fat. So as you overeat that lean protein, you start becoming fat. Now, when I mention these things, simply look at your gym trainer, simply look at that instructor, and start seeing what is happening. You've seen on social media platforms, on YouTube, on Instagram to be specific. There are these people from South Africa. These soy boys from South Africa. Let me call them soy boys, who are actually shooting videos of fat men who are gym instructors and trainers. Has anybody seen that? Fat men leading women in cardio exercises, and they are doing these effeminate things. They are just rotating on the bus and and they are having their fun, of course, because they think the gym was designed to be fun, but they use that to lure women into it. Remember this: no gym trainer or instructor cares about you. They actually want you to be in that bad shape so that you come back. They want you to be in that bad shape. Simply listen to this. That gym trainer on TikTok that you think is actually going to help you lose weight, he's not interested in you losing weight. He will lose a client. Him and the big pharma, that gym trainer, he's interested in your money. That's why he will not approach you until you say you want a gym trainer. So he'll add on additional costs for a trainer. But he's in the gym. So what is he doing in the gym? He's not a sweeper. He's in the gym. So anybody who is coming into the gym is supposed to be oriented, and then you train these people. But now you have to top up on money for this guy to train you. So he stopped being a gym trainer. Now he's a personal trainer. And you saw that other guy, the one that ladies die for, who was saying, I don't want to mention his name, but who was saying that a personal trainer has to understand even the ovulation cycle of a woman. That a personal trainer for your wife needs to understand the ovulation patterns and the days of ovulation of your woman. Man, hello. Hello. So there's a trainer who understands the cycle of your woman more, more than your woman. Hey. What? Like now, I don't know if I'm crazy. Is it me who is just getting like, yes, Mickey is actually asking for what purpose? Like, why would you understand? You're not even training me to fast. You're telling me to just eat and come and lift. Is prednisolone a steroid? Yes. Any drug that ends with the word O-N-E. Prednisolone, O-N-E. Let me call it one. Hydrocortisone, O-N-E. Dexamethasone, O-N-E. Beclomethasone, O-N-E. We are not only trying to get you out of the slavery of the big pharma, we're also getting you out of the slavery of life. And that's why I said, one day all of us will end up having a kitchen garden so that you have control over what you eat and what you plant. You'll also have your own gym at home so that once you know the 6 exercises, listen to this, you can even write it down. When you go to the gym, simply classify your gym into two. The pull and the push. Make it easier for you. You don't need a trainer for this. You need to understand the basics of the gym. Simply check out on the internet the form. How do you set up your back when you're doing a deadlift? How do I set up my chest when I'm doing and there are people who are doing a good job. There's a guy on TikTok that is called Miles Miller. There's another one called is it Nico Mutisia? I hope those guys can come on and just share their sentiments. Those are guys who are doing a good job and they know what they are doing. Okay? There's also another one called Ogola, Steve Ogola. Very good guys who know. If you are on social media, you can check out those guys. They know what they're doing.